Hey you guys, Killing86, aka Raymond. Welcome to another reaction video of Mcjuggernuggets. Well guys, it's called I've Been Lying to Myself. Well guys, after watching the video, I watched a small video that he posted on Twitter that someone gave him a great gift. It was all the Mcjuggernuggets universe. All the series that he's done, all the props that they've used. It was really amazing. Now, from the looks of it guys, judging from what his tweet said, this is a super honest video. And it's something that we have to know about, and also learning about. He says it's time for us to evolve. Now I don't know what he means by that, but well, only time will tell, and let's find out.
Guys, before you watch this video, download Storyfire. You can check us out on iOS and Android, also on the web at storyfire.com. You guys are missing out on some seriously crazy content. Just the other day, the mob raided my house, glass was shattered, doors busted, and the guy had a gun to my face, had a gun to Karen's head. This dude literally shot Corn, my cameraman, and, well, you have to watch it on Storyfire if you haven't already. Also, another video just came out on there where Corn actually left the house. He's no longer living here. My dad started charging him rent. Anyway, you have to check out the video. But in the end, Corn said something that kind of resonated with me, and I'm just going to roll the clip.
We had a deal, Corn. You signed a contract for a year. Corn, you signed a deal.
What is that?
You signed a deal with the devil.
That is not real.
Excuse me?
I can do that too.
You work for me.
Do anything.
You work. Stop talking.
This. No, stop. Anybody can do this.
You are still under my rule, bro. No. You are in the universe.
I would stay with you if the deal didn't change, but the deal has changed completely.
Okay, yeah. What happened? What happened to you and me with a blood oath? You shook my hand.
I don't care. I shook your hand for completely different rules. Everything has changed.
We had a deal.
What was the deal again? Oh yeah, we were gonna kill YouTube, right?
Yeah.
Well, maybe if you actually want to kill YouTube, stop with all the bullshit. This, nobody likes this. This is stupid.
You.
It's not real. Stop with all the bull. How about you start being your real self? That's my advice to you. Maybe that's my help to you to help kill YouTube.
True.
Corn.
Cause this, ooh, nobody likes that.
I'm the creator. I can do whatever I want.
No, you can't. You can't. In your videos you can, but not in real life. This is real life, and that's what I'm suggesting.
Corn,
getting in touch with.
Get in touch with real life? Yeah, real life is you quitting again, bro.
So yeah, those videos will never be uploaded to YouTube. It's exclusive to only Storyfire. It's really easy to sign up, guys. Go check it out in the description below. But anyway, guys, assuming you've watched both of those videos, what I had Corn say, what he said, it really stuck with me, kind of about being your real self. So let's have a conversation, shall we? Holy shit! Juggies? Hey there, Juggies. It's your old pal Mcjuggernuggets here.
Really?
It's been a while.
It's been a while?
I can't even do this. I can't even do this right now. Guys, it's actually me. I'm performing literally when I'm like just trying to have a real conversation with you guys. So understand the title of this video is called I've Been Lying to Myself. It's a million times true. I can't even look just at the lens. I'm looking at the freaking LCD to see how I look for you guys. It's not good. All right, Jesse. All right, here we go. Guys, please, this is a very self-indulgent video, which I don't think I haven't done one of these since the one time. It's called the hardest video I've ever had to film, where I'm sitting down in the room, in the psychopath room, and I'm trying to be real with you guys. Also, I kind of had a real talk when I moved into this house. This is one of those things, it's the typical YouTube sit down that I'm always like, ew, I don't want to do that, but like, now I need to do that. Because things are interesting right now in my brain space. So, this is real Jesse. That's right. I'm out of character. That's right, characters, kind of my whole channel. I've always been telling stories and dipping in and out of characters and kind of blurring the lines of reality, which has been very fun for me. I enjoy that sort of thing. That's why I do it. I'm not going to cut this at all. I don't know what I'm going to say, but I'm going to tell you this. It's going to be the most authentic, real that's ever been said. Even though I cursed, then I probably shouldn't curse on YouTube. So think of this as like a midway through the year checkup. because I do my yearly videos where I'm pretty
true.
authentic and talking about what's to come, announcements to the channel and everything. But even that, I'm still somewhat in character, and I'm trying to like hype you guys up for what's to come, even though I might not even be hype about it myself. But you know, I gotta, come on, y'all, let's do it. So, all right, for a lot of you guys, this might upset you. But this, guys, there's like 3 main components or proponents, I don't freaking know, to this video. And it all is about how I'm feeling. Because this might seem kind of random, but it's been behind the scenes how I've been feeling, and
it's better to let it out.
Just for starters, I want to say that Korn is actually not working for me. He's done. We're done. That ended. It's been a month since the competition ended, and Swift actually did quit, which sucked. And then Korn won, and I hired him, and then it just didn't work out. So he will not be filming for me. So this is one of those times I have no cameraman.
Wow.
And I'm like, okay, this is frustrating, but it is what it is. And you know what? It's actually a blessing in disguise because, like I said in the title, I've been lying to myself. And you're probably asking, how? You mean your fake video? Guys, if you don't get it by now, this is all running narrative.
I already got it now.
So, okay, like I said, please sit down, enjoy the full, however long this is, 30 minutes. I'm just going to talk because I like to talk, but I don't ever get to do this, like real life, unless you tune into my live streams, which haven't existed. Anyway, so I want to tell you guys that I need a flip and break.
Oh.
I don't want to call it burnout or whatever because I know it gets a bad stigma, but I've been creating series endlessly for like the last 5. I've had this channel for 12, 13 years now. And I've been doing it very hard religiously to where I haven't had any kind of life, whatever that means, in 5 years. And what I mean by having a life is I've done things that I've wanted to do. Naturally, I wanted to do Psycho Series. I wanted to do MVE. I wanted to do Devil Inside stuff, and I've wanted to make certain videos and projects. However, ever since MVE has ended, I have not felt creatively inspired, and it sucks. I think of it's different for some YouTubers. You know, they don't do the kind of content we do, where I am the writer, actor, director, editor, the whole 9 yards, and like it's the pressure of a lot of people watching, and I hold myself very accountable, and you know, I'll beat myself up a lot and sacrifice my health. Like I don't know how many of you guys know this, but I have a really bad knee injury, and it hurts to walk around. It has hurt to walk around for like the last 6 months. It's similar to Psycho Series, where I just kind of forgot about my health because I wanted to please you guys. So understand something about real Jess is like, and you can see in behind the scenes of different things or in the live streams. Like, I really care about you guys, and this is when I got choked up in the other video. I remember the hardest video I ever had to film when I announced I was going to take I did this before. I took 2 years ago in 2017. I took 2 weeks off, except it wasn't actually 2 weeks off. It was just me writing the Holy Bible of my virtual escape, which was not easy and very challenging. So I haven't had a break. And even if it looks like a break, it's not. A lot of you guys don't understand how much work goes into stuff behind the scenes. I think we make it look easy in many regards. But yeah, I've kept going. I've been running off fumes. I have not been doing weed or anything. I've been running off fumes for a very long time now. I've just basically been doing it for you guys, despite me not being really satisfied or happy with what I've been doing. Doing videos now, God, this is hard to say. It feels really good to say, but I really don't like having to share it with you guys because I don't want to let you guys down. That's the thing.
You'll never let us down.
But it's felt like a chore. It feels like I'm a hamster in a wheel. And it feels like when I worked at the plumbing shop or the bank or working for my dad or whatever multitude of bullcrap that I didn't want to do because I wasn't inspired by it. It's not something I was organically passionate about. And I remember I made a promise to myself many years ago when I quit the bank that if I ever was in something, whether it's a relationship or a job or just a living situation environment where I wasn't happy and I wasn't feeling fulfilled, that I would leave. Now, I'm not saying don't freak out, because I'm not leaving YouTube. Well, I kind of am for Storyfire gradually, but yeah, I just need a break.
It's better to have a break. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a huge part of me that doesn't want to, because I've gotten it's been very habitual for me to be doing these videos, and I need a constant IV drip of attention these days, and it's really messes with your mind. But yeah, I feel like it's very much a job, and each day I really want to provide entertainment for you guys and impact you in some way or influence. And to be honest, my heart has not been in it for the last year. So given the content and little storylines and things that have happened over the last year, my heart's been in some specific videos. Like, it's definitely been there for little mini-series and little arcs. Like, I really liked house hunting, because that was like a real thing that I was interested in. And me looking for a house, I really didn't even need to get a house. It was just kind of one of those things that, like, I needed to change. I needed something. I didn't know what it was. And I think it's a problem in confronting my own demons. The devil inside, it's just, I really don't want to confront them, because it means I might not come back. Like, I've been afraid to take a break, because I feel like I might find that I maybe fall in love with something else. I feel like I have so much to offer outside of just making little make-believe stories. Like, I really want to help the world out and help everybody. And I feel like where I'm at right now, I'm not doing as much as I can, and I feel like the videos are now, it's not enough. And that's why I started Storyfire, and like, I'm looking for the next big thing and bettering myself, and really things just felt really routine, you know? We get the cameraman, we get the video, I come up with the idea, we film the video, and also the views are kind of just consistently capped. YouTube's algorithm, that's a whole nother section to this. But the first thing is, I just want to go have some fun.
Hey, some fun times.
I want to have some fun for once, for me. For me. I want to do some stuff for me. I've done a lot for you guys, and I know I probably seem like some robot dude, or like the Terminator machine is pumping out content, but I just need to go have some fun. I want to travel, do some things I wouldn't normally do, surprise myself a little bit. So for you guys, they're probably like, oh, it's just Jesse saying he wants to take a break. All right, that's no big deal. For how long, or what's going on, or what's and I don't know. I thought about literally just disappearing for a while, getting away from the internet. It's a lot. I want to talk about like why I do the things that I do in terms of like being a character or doing these storylines. You know, I still get the same crap. I'm like, dude, it's 5 years in. People are still like, fake. I'm like, have you not been around? Like, do you not know what I do here? Like, do you not understand the internet, for one? Like, there's just a lot of issues I have.
People should.
But it's just one of those things of like, I enjoy pretending. I enjoy here's the ticket. I just hit it. I hit the nugget. This brings us into the number two. I like being other people because my real self is pretty lame. Now, I don't actually believe that entirely, but I feel like I'm pretty simple.
Hey.
That's the right answer. I'm very simple. If I get some food and some sleep, that's all I need.
Hey.
The rest is overtime.
Yeah.
Which then you'd be like, well, then shut the f up and make some videos, dang it. Sorry, so maybe it's not that simple. But I think it's just, shoot. I think it's one of those things where I just have more fun in somebody else's shoes because, like I said, my life, and this has been my crutch or my excuse for why I'm not my real self. My real life is boring. My real life is making this life. It's making Isaac Calder in his life, and that's cool to me. So I really do become somebody else, and it's more entertaining for me because myself is just blah.
Oh, come on.
But I realize now that is a grave mistake. Which brings me to the point of I've invested so much time and energy into creating these narratives and these characters and these people, these masks that you can hide behind and whatnot, to perhaps cover the fact that maybe I am afraid for you guys to see the real me. Go figure. I almost cursed, but YouTube. And I realize if I invest so much time and energy into these make-believe things, I think maybe it's time I invest into my real character, into my real self. And that's not to say that I haven't been over the years. Obviously, I've grown tremendously over the years through the characters. And I'm indebted to them. I'm indebted to the stories that I've told and the characters that I've played, and it's given me a great perspective. But I feel now, more than ever, that I need to look into myself, the real dude, and become somebody that I am very proud of. I don't want to rely and be dependent on the characters and the stories that I've told as what makes me feel fulfilled or happy or whatever. I want it to be me. And I'm proud of the vehicle that has made these things happen and have helped you guys and have done these things. Like, I'm very proud of that, this vessel, this person, this meat bag that has done, and the spirit and the passion that has done these things. But like, now I want to just give it back. I want to give it back to the vehicle. Because I'm saying a vehicle is because I feel like I'm basically like a blank slate, and I feel like everyone is, that I'm caring more about everybody else and less about myself, which I think I derive pleasure from, but like, I gotta re-find me.
Rediscover yourself. Yeah.
And then you can see these themes throughout The Devil Inside, My Virtual Escape, even the game series, about finding purpose and about realizing your passions and your purpose and what you want to do. And I hope you guys can take that away from me being vulnerable for the first time. And I don't think we've ever had a real talk quite like this. I'm feeling good about this. I'm definitely putting this out. So that's number one is I'm burnt out. I need a break. Number two is I feel like it's time to invest into my real self. And with that, I do want to say that, no, I'll say that for last. Let's go into number three. Number three, because you could be like, dude, you seem fine. It's not like I'm like bawling my eyes out. And if I am getting emotional, that's like, it's been for a good thing. So you're like, you seem fine. You seem all right, Jess. And the videos recently, I've enjoyed them. I thought they were good. I think you're beating yourself up. So that brings me to the platform. Which this is nothing new. Why? Let me give you a little analysis on burnout and why that is a real thing and why it's deeper than you think. Burnout implies that your fuel is pretty crappy. Maybe you're running on fast food and then you're lethargic and you crash and it's just not working out. For me, why I'm burnt out is a multitude of things. So this breaks down to other categories. I am burnt out for one. My views are capped. I'm getting around 200,000 views no matter how much work I put into a video. I could put 3 days worth of work. I was putting 7 to 10 days worth of work into My Virtual Escape, and it was a really good series, yet I'm still getting around 200,000 views.
Yeah.
Now, I'm very happy with that. Now, don't take this as complaining. This is just me explaining how my brain works these days. So think of me as somebody, as an addict. I'm not joking. So, like, in life, we get certain input, and it is going to create a response, right? So, for me, I've seen millions of views. I've seen loads of money, like more than I ever wanted, more than I ever cared to deal with, and the same with the views. I never got into this for views or money or any of that crap. The clout, like, no. But it's gotten to the point now where I've seen all that. I've experienced the highs. I know what 10 million views feels like. I know what, you know, the tens of thousands of comments. I've seen I love you, you're God's gift to the world, you're the best creation ever, I love your crap, and you saved my life. I've seen that a billion times. Maybe not a billion, but I've seen it like a million times, and I've gotten DMs, and I've gotten, oh, I love you, hearts, hearts, hearts. And then I've seen the other side, which has been, go F yourself, kill your blank, you know, I don't even know what I can say because YouTube sucks now. I probably shouldn't have said that phrase, but it's just been, I've seen it all. The death threats, or like, your stuff's terrible, and like, trust me, whatever you say, I can think of 10 times more creative, worse stuff to myself, and I can think of 10 times better stuff to inflate my own ego, whatever the crap. I can do those things, and I've seen a million of each, so like, I am, as a sociopath, like Shane Dawson's thing, I am a fucking sociopath. I've seen it all. You cannot say or do anything that will affect me, which is scary. That's pretty scary. Like, AKA, so I feel nothing. And I feel nothing not only from the reactions of people, but I also feel nothing from the result of money or views or progress and things like that. I don't feel anything. It's not good. I feel like this line of work kind of does that to you. It's just, it's bad. Like, I can't explain it. I swear I'm not losing my mind. I'm very clairvoyant. No, lucid.
Yeah, clairvoyant.
So when I put out a video, I'm just doing it because that's what I've been doing. Because I ain't getting any kind of high from it. I ain't getting any kind of low. I'm default low. And the money doesn't matter at this point. It really doesn't. And I'm just kind of like, okay. I feel like I'm just sucking on air, treading water, but I'm like, actually, I'm not even treading water, I'm just floating. I'm in the lazy river. like I said, these are champagne problems. By no means do you have to feel bad for me. I'm not asking for sympathy. I'm explaining to you why I'm making the decision that I'm making, so you guys aren't like, what? Because this is the real deal. So I'm in the lazy river. I'm just going, and I'm getting to the point where I just want to like take the inner tube off and just go up the stairs and be like, okay, that's enough for now. I'm gonna go find. I want to find another ride because there's these water slides and stuff, and that's what this used to feel like. But it's like the ride. I was in one of these loop-de-loop, like tubing. I was going down with myself. I was going out with other people. They had the family tube at one point. We're like, whoa, holy crap! You know, somebody's bathing suit flies off. It is unexpected. There's like money flowing down the pipes. There's like, there's fans coming through, and then all of a sudden it lets you out into the pool, and you're like, wow, that was lit. I was intense. I want to go on another ride. And then maybe you do, maybe you get another ride, but then eventually you sucked on the lazy river, or you've done the ride so many times that it feels like a lazy river, and then I'm just floating aimlessly, and that's where I'm at. That is where I'm at. So I'm gonna get out, and I'm gonna put my bathing suit back on, and I'm gonna try to. Oh, I lost my girlfriend somewhere in that process, which I don't talk about that very much. But that also has been definitely, that hurt a lot. Ella hurt a lot. But these are things that I'm like better about. It's more so about the job and more so about YouTube. So that's the big number 3 is, it's not only like the how my brain works in terms of the highs and lows, and I like kind of feel like nothing, and I want to almost detox like an addict. I want to detox, maybe go find other things I'm passionate about, and start to taste some other things. I'm young, and I realize I want to do a lot of things, and I feel like I need to try a lot of things, maybe travel a little bit. But the main third part is the platform. So the views are capped. We've had videos in the last year that have had well over 1 million views. I've had videos that have over 4 million views. Was I pumped? No. My excitement level was, I was maybe like default this, and then maybe like a video went viral that I like intended to, and be like, oh, it lasts for maybe all of 1 hour, and I'm like, okay, yeah, that's enough. That's all I really needed to see. I feel nothing. Subs go up, cool. I'm about to hit 4 million subs. Do I care? No. I was watching the doc the other day where I get my 1 million subscriber play button, and I'm like, but like now I look at it differently because I see what YouTube is. So that's the third part, is the platform. And And that's why I'm building Storyfire. That's why come VidCon, we have massive updates to the platform that I'm super excited about. We have so many creators coming on board, and we're really heading the rebellion. We're really taking it to YouTube. Ironically, this does come out of YouTube because this is how I'm reaching you guys. But if you really do support me, you got to download Storyfire. There's going to be a lot more to come, and it's more on principle alone of like, yo, you support the creators, you support the rebels, because YouTube's become so corporate, and what we're going to continue to see is it's going to edge out the edge. So my videos no longer get recommended. Doesn't matter how much work I put in. And even if one video does get recommended, the rest of my 500 to 600 demonetized videos are sandbagging my entire channel to where I am put on a blacklist. And this is all real things, although YouTube probably wouldn't admit it and would deny it. They have me in a category in which I'm not getting the best advertisers, and I'm not getting recommended. Now, like I said, I'm fine. I don't need views. I don't need the money. Like I said, it's about principle. It's about injustice, and it's about people getting taken advantage of. And I come back to the same point of like, if one of you guys was to do the Psycho series or My Virtual Escape, you would not be successful today. You would not be able to do what I did. You would not be able to make a living. Even though these series were really great and you could do that, it would not matter. You would not be able to make a living off this, and that breaks my heart. I think you guys should have the same privilege that I did, and that's why we're building Storyfire, is because I think what YouTube's doing is whitewashing, censoring everything, demonetizing, removing channels, removing videos. I just lost another video where Isaac goes to drown himself in the bathtub. An important episode in the character's journey and my own journey, where I put a lot of effort and sacrifice into that video and helped a lot of people, and now it's removed from the platform. It's a freaking story. It's a story. Yeah. It is just like a Netflix series, except it's on a different platform, and they removed it, even though it's been up for years. I'm telling you right now, they're running this platform into the ground. They become way too greedy. It is the Titanic. They don't know what they're doing, and we're going to set a blaze to it. I'm telling you right now. So it's my disgruntled nature for YouTube, the platform that has also really sucked the life out of me. And I've been, although I have not been passionate in video creation really at all recently, the times in which I'm creating a video for Storyfire has lit me up more than creating a video for YouTube, because I got to worry about every little word I say. I have to worry about the tone of my voice. I'm not kidding. They have robots, artificial intelligence, machine learning that senses tone of voice. Guys, I haven't begun to do my exposed videos on YouTube, but I told myself that I want to be a voice now more for the creators. I want to take myself more seriously. I want to be real Jesse, and I want to be that for you guys as well. I'm done playing make-believe. I've bottled it up for far too long, and I'm ready to seriously start kicking ass and taking names. Like, I'm not joking, guys. It is time for real Jesse's come up, and I'm pretty much done with the storytelling for now. I am done with the narrative stuff for now. And why? A lot of the stuff I said, but more so than anything, I cannot create right now when I know other creators are inhibited by this platform. I cannot continue to be a hamster in a wheel, a cog in a machine, a slave to YouTube's system, when I've done a lot for this platform. I've been on it for the last 12, 13 years, and I've never even had a conversation with them. They've never reached out. How is it that Susan and YouTube is not have a great relationship with PewDiePie, the number one independent creator on their platform? There's so many issues. I'm just done. A lot of things are going to start changing, guys, and it's starting with this video. I've just had it. I've just had it with the corporate greed and all this bull crap, and just trying to, we're building machines, and like, this is all real stuff, and eventually I'll do videos that back this up if you guys really want to see this. I don't even care if you want to see it because it's important, but they're building an artificial intelligence that knows every single little thing about every single person. It's all linked with Google and Alphabet. It is unreal. If this video gets taken down, I would not be surprised. They're building Big Brother, the thing that monitors all of us, and in the next 5 to 10 years, they're going to control us. It sounds ridiculous. I swear to you, this is real stuff. This is bigger. This is bigger than just an entertainment platform. It is so much bigger. Anyway, guys, Sorry, I have like 4 minutes before I've maxed out. This is crazy. If you guys like tune in and watch the whole thing, that means you guys actually give a crap about me, and that's like the heart right here, and that encourages me to be more real with y'all. Even though it's like always been real, like I'm not like it's never been trying to pull the wool. And you guys know that. But anyway, I want to close this off. I might keep it rolling. I might restart it to keep going. But I will still be somewhat active. I needed to first off get all this out off my chest because I've been keeping it in for a long time because I don't normally do this. Like I said, I don't know. Drama and clickbait and all these crazy things get more views. Me doing a sit down video is going to get less views. But then I realized I just got to make my real life more interesting. And that's what I mean. I want to invest in my real life. And I know you guys have heard it before a million times of like, oh, now he's going to be real Jess. Next thing you know, he snaps his fingers or has a hat on, and is the hat mean he's real? He's got a beanie. Now he's growing his beard out. What does that mean? I noticed he wore this shirt. You know, it's all like, this is the real. I realize me saying that you're like, this guy. No, I think you can tell how genuine it is. I always feel like there's a frequency and energy, and you guys, it's in the subconscious. You guys know what's real, where you guys feel like an authenticity, and that's what I want to provide for you guys. Because I really do want to be a hero to a lot of you. I want to be an inspiration. I want to do that more. And I realize, so what if the views don't do as well or the money dries up? Because like I said, it doesn't matter to me. And if I really meant that, then I'm going to go down that road, and I am. I'm going to prove to you with my actions of videos that, like, I mean, let me know in the comments. Maybe some of you guys were enjoying what we were doing. Maybe you guys, or what we are doing. Maybe you guys are enjoying the content. I've been enjoying some of it. It's been something, you know. It's been interesting, to say the least. But if you guys want to see that stuff continue, let me know. I am going to do a lot of real life stuff regardless of what you guys say, but I will retain some narrative stuff. You know, I don't want to abandon what we've kind of been building up for the last year of just cool little mini stuff. But yeah, that's where I'm at, guys. So what does this mean? I'm still going to be posting videos to YouTube and Storyfire. And I'll be active on social media. If anything, I probably will be more active across the board because I won't feel like I got to worry about who's living in my house or like, is a mobster here or like, am I in character? How do I answer this question if somebody addresses it? I'm not going to be worrying about that. I'm even just literally myself. Like I just did a Father's Day post for my dad and people were like, what? But then most people were like, oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, of course. So more stuff like that, and more streams and more posts. It's just, I can't promise an upload schedule, and there could be some times where I might be gone for a week, 2 weeks. Could even be like a month break. I'm not even kidding. Like, I'm right to that point where I just want to relax, have some fun, and I might do some like real life vlogs and sit downs and cool videos that I'm feeling inspired to make. But I don't want to feel obligated to make content right now. I really don't, because I feel like that always shows. So the camera's about to shut off real quick. I'm gonna start it back up. Hold on 1 sec. All right, I'm back. Here's my face. All right, so I think I pretty much covered everything. I'm not joking. This was not scripted, but I did have notes because I wanted. It's just a lot. I wanted to make sure I covered everything. Yeah. Yep. YouTube took a dump. Yep. No longer the platform I love. Yep. A few million views means nothing to me anymore. Yep. I'm kind of boring and I use it as an excuse. Okay, cool. I want to invest in my real self, even then not the stories. And I've been working really hard for a lot and not valuing my health or my sanity or anything like that. And yeah. Okay. Yeah. I think that pretty much covers it. Like, even just me in this house, I haven't even been able to enjoy the fact that I have a house. Probably one of the best nights was the housewarming party because I got massively drunk. And like, guys, I normally actually don't drink, but I think like I put on like 15 pounds right now. I was like, I've been drinking recently. Like when you start to see bad habits start to form, clearly there's something deeper going on, and it's been, I don't want to do this. Like, I don't want to do this. I think I'm afraid to also end this video because I am scared. I am genuinely scared of how you guys are going to react to this because it is my real self, and that's been the whole bit. And I guess that's just people, right? I always like to pride myself on being so real. Like if you ever were to meet me in real life, and ironically, yes, I play a lot of characters, but I guess it is a little daunting daunting to put yourself out there, because then that exposes yourself to everything. But I'm not too worried. I'm not too worried about the hate or anybody hating. It's more so like the diehard fans. I just don't want the diehard fans who like my stories to all of a sudden be getting real Jesse, and they're like, it's kind of boring. I miss when he used to tell the skits or the series and stuff, and now we're getting real Jesse. He's talking about like business and like other things he's passionate about. And I think that's what I'm worried about. And I'm worried about letting you guys down in terms of like volume of content. Because like I took like maybe it's like 4 or 5 days. I was still working during those 4 to 5 days before video came out. Because it is hard. We're running like a very big business with Storyfire, and like that does take some time away. But yeah, I felt bad just taking 4 days. Like I said, I was still working, but the tweets and the stuff of genuine fans seeing like, where's the video? I need my video. And I'm honored, and it's great, but it still just sucks. It puts a lot of pressure on it, and it's hard to create under pressure. Like I feel like you're not going to get your best work, and if you're constantly rushed, and that's why I'm like really proud of MVE, is because that was something where I was very patient with, and I didn't rush. No, I was definitely that's not true. Actually, every day, Swift could attest, and Uncle Larry, and everyone who's involved, it was a grind, and I was trying to just hit weeklies, and I definitely was taking it a bit too far with that schedule. But at least I was fine with uploading and publishing something once a week or every 10 days or whatever. Anywho, guys, this feels very much like a live stream. If you guys like this real Jesse, when I live stream, this is me.
I like it.
I think that's it. I think that's it, guys. I'm literally doing all one take like this because I just don't want to edit. I really don't want. Like, it's crazy. I don't know. I'm so curious. I wish I could put my brain into your brain right now, watching this video and just being like, I don't know how to feel. Anyway, I've already wasted so much, guys. Anyway, guys, subscribe for more content, but more so importantly, because I know we're hitting 4 million subs, and me and my dad will go skydiving, which I'm definitely afraid of heights, so like that, I might have a heart attack flying out of an airplane.
Can't wait to see that.
But yeah, we hit 4 million. That's exciting. And then also subscribe to Big Brother. I might just put his channel over here because like he's close to 1 million subs. I want him to have his big button. And then lastly, download Storyfire, because that's where the stuff's going to be happening. Michael's got some great videos coming out. Boogie's got some videos. Grimm's Toy Show. Myself. Wait, what? Yeah. I feel like, oh god. Did you hear? I was like, I feel like I gotta post something. I was literally just about to say that. That's the problem. I feel like I gotta post something. Literally, it's an obligation. That's where my brain needs to change. That's why I need to take a break. If other creators watch this, seriously, reach out. I would appreciate it. I don't know if other creators even watch my videos, honestly, but that's the kind of content I want to create, because I feel like, for me, I watch other creators' videos when they talk about the business side of things, or they talk about burnout or creation, things like that, and I feel like if other creators are watching this, that's really reassuring to know that these are the kinds of videos I want to make that more apply to us, and also just letting you guys in on what's up.
Open their eyes.
All right, I'm going to close this off. I can't believe I'm filming this. I can't believe I did this. Give me a high five. Thank you for that, guys. I love you all to death. I really do. Don't get it twisted. I am incredibly grateful for everything you guys have done for me, for watching this far into my life, and I'm excited for the years to come. And I realize it is a marathon, not a sprint. I might need to take it slower these days, or just take a little break, because I'm only 26, and like if this is a lifelong marathon, I want to be in your guys' lives forever. Then I need to learn balance. I'm a Libra. I think the balance is the like symbol for that. So, all right, guys. I really do love you. Thank you so much for supporting me and continuing to follow me on this journey, and for supporting Storyfire and all those people in my life that are also making content. Love you all to death. Appreciate. I'll be in the comments for sure for this one, and all over social media. Let me know what you think. Love you all to death, and don't forget to keep it rigid. Wait, I knew I had more to say. And this is one of those things where it's like as soon as you walk away or like you're at bed, you're like, no, I forgot I needed to say that. I am just done with like clickbait or like, we have to get the thumbnail exactly right. Like it's everything I'm not is this platform these days. And just the internet in general. It's so like even journalism, everything's like, here's a girl's tatas right here in the thumbnail and here's my face. Like, and that's been kind of the content we've been making for sometimes over the last year. And like, it just like sucks my soul away. It just hurts. It hurts that you have to do that for views. And it's just, that's why I'm done with clickbait, the trends, and doing any kind of bullshit video that like I'm just not passionate about. Because that's not what this is. That's what it's become. That's YouTube, but like Storyfire is a little different. I just want to keep it real. I want to keep it real. I'll keep it rigid, and I want to just get back to just things that I'm like, yeah. Because how this channel started was Halo videos, and then it evolved into like real life skits, and then for a time it was like music. There's little music video things, and then it was like these vloggy, like psycho series like things. Then it became a produced series. So like this channel's always been evolving. And we've just hit the next evolution. I've just evolved from a Bulbasaur to an Ivysaur. I might even be Ivysaur to Venusaur right now. I don't know. I'm excited, and I hope you should be too. There was two versions of this video. There was the one where I'm like, but I realized that's just not in my nature to feel sorry for myself. So we got the other one where I'm like, I suck. Where it's more of the like laughing at myself version than the crying about myself version. That's better. So don't feel sad. It's cool. And if anything, it's very revelatory for myself. And I encourage you guys to take away, because like I said, it's a very selfish video and I'm still fucking talking. But I want for you guys watching, be very honest with yourself. Very honest. Because you might find that the things that you have been doing, the people that you've been with or hang out with, or just your general environment or life situation, maybe you're not happy. Maybe you do know the things that you don't like about yourself or you don't like about other things, and that you know what you need to change, but it's very hard. Because I've known this for a long time now, that I've not been passionate about the content I've been creating or making videos. And to finally confront that, as uncomfortable as that was, I realize is so real and so true. And I should not be ashamed. I mean, you'd have to imagine it's a very hard thing for something I've been passionate about since I was like fucking 6 years old. I just said F. Well, whatever, I'm leaving it in. I've been passionate about this my whole life. Yeah. So to know that just in the last year, I'm no longer passionate about my passion. Here's my best analogy, aside from the water park and the tubes and lazy rivers. Imagine you find a song that you're really in love with, or a movie, or a show, and you decide to, let's take the song. You say, I love this song. I'm jamming out. You listen to it 5 more times, and like each time you're like, oh my god, this is so good. Listen to this song. You're telling all your friends about it. You get everybody involved in listening to the music, and then there comes a few more days where you play it like 100 times, and by that 100th time, you're sick of it. That's how this feels. I've overdone it. I've overdone it.
I'm not sick of it.
And I'm no longer as excited to listen to the song. Honestly, I just need to take a long break from the song. Maybe a few weeks go by, and then I hear the song on the radio, and I'm like, I remember why I love this. I'm going to listen to this some more.
Does it have meaning? That's
where I'm at. And I hope you guys understand that. And like I said, figure out what that is in your life and change it. As terribly uncomfortable as it is, because you got to believe this was not easy for me, so you can do it too. All right. Anyway, shut up, Jesse. Love you guys. Keep it rigid.
Well, guys, that is a tough video to watch. But hey, Jesse does deserve a break. I mean, I like how when he said that you have no idea how hardworking he was when he did all this series. I mean, we did. We saw the behind the scenes. I mean, He released like 2.5 hours of BTS and one that was over 3 hours. And let me tell you guys, I actually did it. I did all of it. And I was like, wow, this guy really did all of this. And he took like almost all night and then up to early morning to make sure the scene was right. I was really impressed. But let you guys know, yeah, he has lost his videos. My Only Escape. He lost some other psycho videos that were taken off because of YouTube. Because, as you guys may, like he said, it is changing. You know, guys, YouTube is not what it was before. I mean, I actually read about how these two guys created YouTube. They wanted to share videos because they've been sharing it every time. I mean, the first, if you guys don't remember, on YouTube, when YouTube first was created, the very first video that was uploaded was called Me at the Zoo. Me at the Zoo. That was the one video that was the very first video that was posted on YouTube. And it was a short video, and believe it or not, it revolutionized what YouTube was. We started sharing videos with each other, then it started to be everything great. And the one thing I love about YouTube, and this is the truth here, is that as when you're a kid, and then you remember all these things. I mean, remember, guys, back then the internet didn't exist, but it did exist. It evolved, and it took a while. I mean, if you guys remember the movie You Got Mail, you saw how you get emails saying you got mail, all that stuff, and it actually was how it was back then. But, you know, guys, I remembered all my childhood about, you know, when I watched TV, I watched movies, I remember the commercials, I remember the toy commercials, everything that you could think of, even the trailers for other movies. I mean, hell, the only way to see that is by watching a videotape. Everything that you see, even when you play a DVD, you do see some commercials and also some movie things, but then that all changed. It really changed a lot. With YouTube, we were able to find a lot of videos. I mean, I remember seeing all the videos that got a lot of hits, like the Star Wars kid, and seeing the baby panda sneeze and scare his mom, and the staring beaver, dun, 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 all that stuff. All those stuff, all that was changing, and everything was everything that YouTube was supposed to be. And believe it or not, guys, I have, like I said before in my earlier videos, I have done YouTube before, and it really worked for me. But then it all changed. In June of 2014, 2014, that's when YouTube decided to put in censorship, and also the copyright law. The copyright law is where when you make a video and you use somebody else's content, you know, like doing a video. I'm sure you guys remember Jesse's game score video when he got on his Xbox 360. He literally married it, and you remember when they played that song, 1,000 Years. Which is a good love song, and then I'm sure that his video was copyrighted for that. And now we see like a lot of videos, you know, we see a lot of people do gameplays, do all this and that, like how I do it, but your videos get copyrighted because you're using like Nintendo, Sega, PlayStation, and all that stuff, copyright infringement stuff, and then you get slammed for it and you don't make money for it. That's what happened with me. I've done that with my other videos, and I got 3 strikes, I was out. So I created this channel. Oh, speaking of, hold on a second. Wait a minute. I think I am past my anniversary date right now. Sorry, guys. I actually had to go back because it's been 2014. I was talking about how I made my channel. I thought I passed my anniversary, which I haven't. I started doing this on June 20th, 2014, so I am 3 days away on my 5th anniversary. Cool. Well, anyway, let's get back to what I was talking about. I mean, ever since then, the copyright thing came out, and everybody was starting to lose money and everything. Then we've seen a lot of people, you know, do crazy things. I mean, we see a lot of YouTubers do like challenges. They do, they go like haunted places. They do the strangest things you could think of. Now, guys, I just overheard today that someone created the fire challenge, where you you cover your body with some with some flaming like a material, a liquid material where you can catch fire, and then you must light yourself. And about 2 or 3 people, well, actually, I'm sure it's like 10, obviously, they all went to the hospital because of what they did. You know, guys, one thing about that is that a lot of people create materials that are bad, and also make, as you guys remember, like how Jesse said, kids watch this video, kids, all that stuff, and kids will learn from it, and then they'll pick up from it. But then after that, guys, we've seen a lot of people doing dumb things they put on YouTube. And look at Logan Paul. Logan Paul made a video where he was laughing at a dead body at a suicide forest in Japan or China, either one of those times. Anyway, and then as you guys may have heard, that Google actually canceled doing advertising on his channel. He still has his main channel, but he lost his main channel, so he can't be able to make money off of it. But he does have his vlogs, and all that stuff. But yeah, YouTube is not what's it's not what it was before. I mean, YouTube's slogan says broadcast yourself. But how can you broadcast yourself or tell a story like how Jesse does it if we can't make content? I actually read some tweets where Jesse actually had some arguments with YouTube and the content that are saying, why are you getting rid of my videos? Because these were pivotal stories. I'm telling a story. And they say that, no, it's not because of that. It's because that it's not right. It's not right for kids to watch. And like I said before, I haven't read it I haven't tweeted on this. Is how come you guys can't make like a YouTube for adults or make it separate? I mean, I see Netflix making stuff for kids and a lot of things they do. Hulu, they make Hulu for kids, everything, but they don't do that for YouTube. They never do. YouTube, you can find any video, and I mean anything. and let me tell you guys, when I say anything, I mean anything. You'll find any video that you can find. But you want to know what made YouTube very fun for my life? My brother actually introduced this to my mom. My mom had a TV, plasma TV, HD TV, you know what I mean. And my brother hooked up YouTube, and my mom didn't know how to use it. I said, Mom, it's easy. YouTube, you can find any videos you want. She asked my mom, is there a video that you wanted to watch, but you couldn't? I mean, is there something that you wanted to watch on TV, or that you always wanted to watch, but you couldn't find it like at a store or anywhere? And my mom did find one specific one that she wanted to watch for a long time. It was a Diana Ross concert, but she played it at New York City, but it got canceled because it rained. So she said, I have to stop this, but tomorrow I will open a concert. It will be free, and all you guys will be invited. Anybody can come. And the next day, she kept her promise. There you have it. She performed. My mom, this is what my brother said. My baby brother lived with my mom and dad. They literally were on YouTube for 4 hours straight, watching like old cartoons, old television shows. I mean, and watching classic movie scenes, and it was everything. But I'm going a long way of what I wanted to say about. Let's talk about Jesse, actually. You know, guys, for him to do it for 12 to 13 years, you know, guys, he does deserve a break. He really does. He has done a lot for us. He has done a lot to make sure to put out content, you know, for Storyfire and also for YouTube. Everything that he has put out, it was entertaining. You know, guys, I actually said that before, and what Korn said to Jesse is, why can't you just be yourself? This doesn't work anymore. Do yourself. And it's like, I think even when I shown the Wizard, I said, nobody wants to know about me because my life sucks. Just like how he says it. I mean, I don't think we care that I'm sure there's a lot of people saying, no, I want you to do a series. Pretend that you're a character, you do this and that. That's what we all want, yeah, but that might be the case, but it's not what Jesse wants. But you know, like I said, after seeing all the behind the scenes from the Psycho series, seeing the documentary, and also seeing the long behind the scenes, of my virtual escape, and also the short behind the scenes of Devil Inside, we saw all the work and determination that Jesse and his family and friends have given us. And I think the time has come for Jesse to actually take a rest and take a break and gather himself, because when you've done it for a long period of time, I think it's time that you actually do take a rest. Jesse, I think what you had to do, I think you're doing the right thing. You must take a rest. I mean, it's not like you're going to be gone forever. And it's not like we're going to leave you. We're still going to be here for you, Jess, and there's nothing that you can do or say to make us leave. And hey, I'm still a follower on Storyfire. Make sure you download Storyfire, guys, because it is a great app. Read a lot of stories and everything. So all I can say, guys, is that if he wants a break, give him a break. He needs to experience life on his own and, not worry about us a lot. I think that's about time that he should do that. Hey, his videos are still entertaining. Hey, I still watch his videos after all. I still watch the Psycho series. I still watch part of Devil Inside and everything. Devil Inside will always be my favorite series. So, he deserves a break. Let's give him a break. Alright, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more reactions for gameplay. Drop some likes if you enjoyed this. Also, drop some likes if you think that Jesse taking a break is a good thing. It is a good thing, so he deserves that. And also, hell, hey, I met him at VidCon. Let me tell you guys, it was the best experience of my life. Seeing a guy, like I said, guys, I almost stopped doing this. But when I saw the Psycho series, I watched how we saw how he pretended he was Psycho Kid. He didn't want to stop doing what he loved, and I actually loved doing this. I followed his advice. I never gave up, and I kept going, and I thanked him for that. I wouldn't be where I was if it wasn't for Jesse. Alright, you guys. Thank you guys for watching, and don't forget, like I always say, stay positive, and Jesse, we'll be waiting for you when your break's over.